pulling out this big stack of books. Well, I was thinking about what I wanted to film for this video, and I wasn't sure. I didn't know how to choose a book. I didn't know what I felt like reading today. And so I was like, man, I wish there was something that could decide for me. Well, then I got to thinking and I was like, oh, I could just flip a coin and see what book I should read. But I was like, oh, I don't want to choose between two books because that's too many choices. Like, I need a little bit of variety here. So what I decided to do was choose out a big stack of books. I'm going to split these into two piles and I'm going to flip a coin. One pile is going to be heads and one pile is going to be tails. And if, like, whatever it lands on, I'm going to keep that pile, push the other one off to the side, split that pile in two, and continue to do so until I have the last option. Now, is there books I would like to read a little bit more than some other books on this pile? Yes, but that's the point, you know? Something to kind of just, I don't know what I'm saying. I just wanted to have the coin choose for me. So I'm going to find a coin and we are going to flip it. Okay. I was going to say I have them all here in a pile, but I do now. So I am going to just split these up by every other one being in another pile here. You can't even see it. Okay. This is pile 1 and pile 2. Whoa! Both Frida McFadden books in here and both Lynn Painter books in this. So I have my quarter here. This one's going to be heads and this one's going to be tails. I'm going to flip this coin to the best of my ability. It's heads. Oh my god. Okay. So that's The Love Wager, Better Than the Movies, All Roads Lead to Here, Flawless, and Everything I Know About Love. So goodbye to By a Thread, The Fake Mate, Just My Type, The Inmate, and The Teacher, which I'm kind of sad because I was looking forward to these two and then The Inmate, but not anymore. Anyways, so now Lynn Painter's getting split up. Oh, it's kind of uneven now. That's okay. Okay, one more time. Well, not one more time, but another one. Still heads and tails. Another heads. Oh my gosh, The Love Wager, Mariana Zapata, and Everything I Know About Love. So goodbye to Flawless and Better Than the Movies. Okay. Oh, I guess you can't see it, but we have Love Wager, Everything I Know About Love, and All Roads Lead to Here. So it could be either this book, or I'll have to flip between these two books. Oh, okay. Still heads, still tails. Oh my god, wait, I gotta redo that. It's tails! No! I kinda didn't have any expectations, so... Wait, this is crazy. How many pages is this? It's almost 600 pages. Okay, here's the thing. I have read 2 Mariana Zapata books and I love them. I did. I just don't know how I feel about the cover, so it's making me, like, second guess the actual book, which is, I know, don't judge a book by its cover, but I can't help it. So I'll read the back. It says, the people we lose take a part of us with them, but they leave a part of themselves with us too. Aurora de la Torre, or Aura to her friends, knows moving back to Pagosa Springs, Colorado, a place that once I can't read. A place that once was home and now full of bittersweet memories of her late mother isn't going to be easy. Starting your whole life over probably isn't supposed to be. But after breaking up with her long-term famous musician boyfriend, hiding out in a small town in the mountains might be the perfect remedy for a broken heart. And checking out her landlord who lives across the driveway just might cure it too. Only Tobias Rhodes didn't rent out the apartment to her. Rather, it was his teenage son Amos, fiercely protective of his family and distrusting of strangers. Gruff and grumpy Rhodes initially keeps his Little Miss Sunshine aura at a distance, but over days and weeks, long hikes and fireside chats, Aurora breaks down his walls, and soon an unbreakable friendship blossoms into a once-in-a-lifetime love. I want to look at the Goodreads for it. Let's see. Let's see what Goodreads says. Wow, lots of people rate it 5 stars. I've seen lots of 5 stars, lots of 4 stars. Its rating is 4.3 on Goodreads. Okay. So I'll read it. Fine. I'm just kidding. I will read it. No reluctance here, but I'm just nervous that it's going to take a long time because it's 597 pages. And today and Monday are pretty much the only days I can just like sit and read, and that's going to take forever. So I better get started now. Anyways, I'm starting All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata, and I don't know if I will read to a certain page or update. I don't know. I'll update when I feel like it. Okay, I made it to page 65, which is the beginning of chapter 4. The chapters are very long, but so far so good. I mean, it's giving what's his name? Mr. Rhodes. Tobias has barely been in the book, which I guess it's a slow burn, so it makes sense. But so far, it's just about Aurora settling into her apartment that she at first wasn't gonna be allowed into because his son rented it out to Aurora behind Tobias's back. So that was a point of contention there, but she finally got to stay in there and she got a job, and that's pretty much all we've really established already throughout the book. Her mom passed away, but it never said how she passed away, and like, I don't know, there's definitely something more behind there. And Tobias is always gone. I don't know what to call him because she calls him Mr. Rhodes. I don't know. So I'll just call him Tobias because that's his first name that it says on the back of the book. But, yeah, I mean, nothing is really going on. I'm literally only that far into the book. This book is huge. But we're gonna conquer. All roads lead to here. And yeah, really, like, it's just establishing plot right now and nothing much is going on. So maybe I'll come back, I don't know when, but so far so good. I mean, it's a little slow, but that's every Mariana Zapata book. Why can I never say her name? It's slow because it's always a Mariana Zapata book. They're always slow to start, so I don't know. I'm interested to see what makes this book so, like, such a high rating for people. I am tabbing it, like, very sparingly. I don't know if I'll keep that up, but we'll see, and I will update later. Hi everyone. It's been like a couple of days, and obviously I'm still reading this, but I am pretty far into the book. I'm like 40-something%. It's going by really fast, which is good because it's such a long book. But, I mean, so far I really like it. I really like Mariana Zapata's writing. It's such a slow burn, but she is like the queen of writing slow burns, so it makes sense. But so much has happened since the last time I kind of filmed and updated. But the key points here. There was a bat in her house, and she was sleeping in her car because she was scared of the bat. And then one day she was trying to put up a bat house, which I guess is like something you hang up so the bats go into the bat house rather than like trying to climb into a house. And she was climbing up the ladder, she fell, and then it hit her on the face, and she was all bruised. And he was like, "Who did this to you? Like, what happened? Who was it?" And she's like, "No, it was me being an idiot." And then he put it up for her. Another thing is, her friend came to visit. Apparently she's like a really big pop star, and Amos and what's her name? I think her name is Julia, his friend, like really love her. And then Yuki was giving Amos like pointers about like writing songs and stuff. But yeah, I mean, nothing has happened too much between Mr. Rhodes and Aurora yet because it's a slow burn, so I don't think it's going to happen for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's really good so far. I'm hoping to get majority of this done so I don't have to, you know, read it that much tomorrow or the following day. But I don't know, I'll do a an update maybe because I'm at page 264. Maybe I'll do it when I get to like 350. She went on a date, I guess, with Amos's uncle, which I don't know the relation. Hold on. I don't know the relation between Johnny and Mr. Rhodes, but she went on a date with Johnny, and now Mr. Rhodes is like, "How was it? Why didn't you go out to drinks after you ate dinner?" And he's like, "You're home early." Interesting. Interrupting this reading vlog to look at the solar eclipse. I'm looking at it through the house. These are so dark. I'm looking at it through the house because I don't want to go outside. But as you can tell, it looks very dark because, well, you know, the moon is covering the sun and all. I think it's at like the peak right now, so I don't think it's gonna get, because I'm not in the path of totality or whatever it's called, but I think this is it. So I think that's it. Anyways, I'll go back to reading now. So I made it to page 394, which is the start of chapter 22. And so far what has happened was she went on a hike that she was supposed to go on with Clara, but Clara couldn't go, so Aurora went by herself, which, never go hiking by yourself, first of all, and second of all, the last time her mom went hiking by herself, she got lost and was never found again. So I wish she would have kept that in mind, but she was texting Clara and Amos and Rhodes and let them know where she was and what happened, and she didn't have any service. So when she finally got to her car and was driving down this sketchy road, you know, off the mountain, someone was coming up the mountain, and you guessed it, it was Rhodes. Rhodes went to go save her. And like a few pages prior, she was supposed to go camping with Clara and I don't know who else, I think maybe Jackie, but then Claire had to cancel for the first time because she canceled on her for hiking. And obviously Aurora was sad, and Rhodes saw that, so he made a whole camping setup for her, well, for them. And it's like, you can't get much better than that. Now I feel like since we're pretty like far into the book, now we're really gonna be like getting more Aurora and Rhodes together. So that's fun. But other than that, I'm not as far as I wanted to be. I think I started at like 250 something today. So I read like that much. Actually, that's kind of a lot. But it was the solar eclipse. I wanted to watch it. And the next one's going to be 2044, so I had to watch it. Anyways, but I'm going to, I have like half an hour left of just strictly reading time I think I want to get done. So maybe I'll get to page, I don't know. We'll see. But I think maybe my next update will be tomorrow, probably. Maybe later tonight. I don't know. But so far, so good. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say other than it's looking up for Rhodes. It really is. Like, he hasn't been as mean as like her other MMCs have been in her other books, like Alex, oh my god, I forgot their names. The two main characters in Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and from Lukov with Love. Is his name Alex? I need to know these people's names. Ivan. Ooh, his name is Ivan. Alex is from Twisted Love. They have very similar names to me. Their last names, Lukov and Vols, something, I don't know. And then what's the Wall of Winnipeg in Me? What's his name? Aaron, Adam, Nathan, Aiden. Okay, Aiden, Nathan, Aaron, same thing. But yeah, I feel like that those two were a lot more mean than Rhodes, so that's nice. And he doesn't make like snarky comments to her like the other two have. And I'm only saying the other two because I haven't read any of her other books. But yeah, so far I like it. I don't know. I'm pretty close. I don't know how much like percentage I am through the book, because I like to update my Goodreads at like the end of the day, so I know how much I read the entire day and not have so many like new updates. But yep, so far so good. Excited to see where it goes. Okay, just a quick update. It's like 2 days later. I didn't read any yesterday, but I think from Monday I read up to, hold on. I read up to chapter 24. I don't remember where I left off when I last filmed, but I read up to chapter 24. I've read one chapter now, so I'm on 429. I have like 170 pages left, and I'm going to finish this book today. So like, now that Rose is talking to Aurora and they're at Thanksgiving right now, yeah, it's getting really good. And I'm gonna finish today. I don't know if I'll update in between. We'll see. I don't know. But that was just a quick update. I think I finished, but there's like this second epilogue, but it doesn't say epilogue. But I finished the book. It was so good. Okay, I'm back. And let me tell you, I am so glad that Quarter picked this book. I could have never have asked for a better choice of book for a coin to pick out. Like, this was everything I needed, and it was 600 pages of encapsulating narrative. No, but seriously, I like looking back at all the books that I chose to put in the piles. Like, I'm so glad that this one was chosen. Just something about Mariana Zapata's writing that is making me want to buy every single of her other books, even though they're like $20 on Amazon, except for like the ones that are now being like mass published and not so much like independently published. But this one was so good. The only thing I didn't like about it was when Rhodes and Amos finally figured out who her ex-husband was because of the people that she ran into at the gas station. Was so annoying. Like, they were like, why did you lie to us? Why did you do that? And she had a very good reason to not tell them, because she kind of wanted to leave it in the past and like not have them look at her for her ex-husband, her famous ex-husband. So like that makes sense, but I don't know why. They didn't even last like a full day, because, you know, they were in the car, they got off at a gas station, and all that happened, then they drove home in silence, and then like the next day, Clara, her friend who she worked with, was like, oh, just come to my house, like sleep over at my house for, you know, a day or two, like just come over. And then they're running after her not even an hour after she left, which was like the next day. So that was like, guys, if you're gonna be pissed off, be pissed off. Don't be like, I don't know. But I'm glad that it all worked out. And I don't know what rating I'm gonna give this, because I hate giving half stars. But if I hate giving half stars, then I have to give it a 5, right? Like, because I'm not going to put it at a 4.5. But yeah, I am so glad I chose this. This is my third Mariana Zapata book, and I am like officially sucked in to wanting to read more of her books. It's just now I just don't know which one to read, and I have so many other books to read, but I'm definitely gonna keep her on my radar. But man, I just loved this book. Anyways, so this is a big book too, but thank you so much for watching this video. I don't think I gave a lot about the book, but the premise of the video was for a coin to choose the book, and it chose it, and I read it, and now I'm finished with it. So I think maybe this whole coin thing will have to stay in rotation so I can actually choose a book. Well, so the coin can choose a book for me, because I have such a hard time deciding what book I'm gonna read. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time.